Hey y'all, hey, back with another one. I'm gonna try to keep it short though. I'm gonna try to keep it short, sweet, simple, to the point. If not, it is what it is. Those of y'all that rock with me and y'all like how long my videos are, cool. Cause sometimes I be thinking 30 minutes and stuff like that is too long. But anyways, okay, so I wanna talk to y'all and let y'all know. Generally, like, I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all an example. Narcissistic people are very destructive. If you allow them to live in your home, they will destroy your stuff. I had some ex-roommates that I allowed to stay with me because I remember what it was like when my mother lost our house in 2012 to be homeless. Friend to friend, relative to relative. It was very unstable. It was unhealthy for my mental health, to constantly have to worry about where I'm going to stay, how I'm going to eat, all because my mom was out here making dumbass financial decisions with her stupid ass, fucking me. Thank God I was 21, old enough to just start trying to get some shit popping for myself. I remember, staying and living in hotels until I got enough money to get my very first place. I remember sleeping on the floor in my first apartment before I bought my own furniture. I remember where I came from. I remember every struggle. I remember my old car. It was a neon. I had that car since, I don't know, I was like 13. My mom bought it. She would help me, drive to get my permit, stuff like that. That car, I put so much money into that car to fix it up, but I wasn't making good money. I was making minimum wage. That is nothing. $8,000 in the hole and you're making like $825. That is a lot of fucking money. It's a lot of money even now, but God blessed me to be in the job that I'm at right now, in the position that I'm at right now. So, it's not, fuck it. Money is not an object because I'm very abundant. I'm very prosperous. God has always blessed me to have food, even when I didn't know when my next meal was going to come from. God has always blessed me to get to and from where I got to go, whether it was, because this is before Uber and Lyft existed. I had to figure out, like, could somebody give me a ride? Do I got to catch the bus? Do I got to walk or ride a bike? You know what I'm saying? So it's amazing to me for people to see me and they see how beautiful I am. And then they just come to the conclusion of, you spoiled brat. You damn right I'm fucking spoiled. I'm 30 years old. I've come a long fucking way in my motherfucking life. I don't look like anything that I've been through. So for you to call me a spoiled brat, it's a fucking compliment to me. Because I definitely spoil myself. I spoil myself every chance I get. If I got the money, I'm going on a shopping spree buying new clothes. Even if I never wear them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Obviously I'm going to wear them. Just, I got to actually get the fuck out the house and go somewhere other than fucking working home. Once I find some places to start going to, I got clothes to wear. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, of course I'm going to spoil myself. You know what I'm saying? I dated this one guy. He got angry. You eat organic honey? Baby, I remember the days when I was so broke that I had to eat Taco Bell, them damn dollar burritos. I forget what the fuck they call, because I've upgraded from fast food. I eat fast food from time to time, but I've upgraded tremendously. But I remember eating those dollar tacos every fucking day because that's all I could afford. I couldn't afford to go to the grocery store and buy food like I can now. I couldn't afford, gas. It was a lot of things that I struggled to get. My family didn't help me. I had no support. I had no help. God has been my only help, my only support to keep me mentally sane, to keep me financially above float when I felt like I was drowning. You know what I'm saying? So for people to tell me, you seem like a bitch. all these assumptions of you, and you don't even know me, my life, my journey, where I came from, where I've been. How dare you? But fuck you. That's how I feel. Fuck them. Because you couldn't walk a mile in my motherfucking shoes. I remember friends. Oh, I wish I could trade places with you. You got this big house. You live in a white neighborhood. You go to this all white school. You know, your mama got you a baby. All the abuse for 20 something years that I had to endure does not equate. I would trade places. I would take the drive-bys, the shootings, the living in the inner city. You know what I'm saying? Going to a school that is underfunded. I would take all of that if I knew that my mother was a loving, nurturing mother, but she just had a poverty mindset. I would take that over a narcissist who puts on this front getting government cheese money, EBT, welfare, child support, child tax credits, you know, finessing niggas for money, you know, all these things to put on the fake facade that she got it going on when she don't. Because when my father stopped paying child support, when I turned 21, was it 21 or 23? Whatever age it was where she could no longer claim me on her taxes, she lost a lot of money. And that taught me that, you know, I was nothing more than a pawn my entire life to try to manipulate and control my father. And that has affected me because I never was able to have a relationship with him. And then by the time I became an adult, he died. So, fuck. But seriously, I came a long way in my motherfucking journey. I remember what it was like to be broke and to struggle. But I did the best that I could for me. And nobody was clapping for me. I had to clap for me. I had to cheer for me. You know, I remember living in hotels until I could afford my own shit. So, for anybody to remotely call yourself trying to judge me, you could judge some nuts. I don't have nuts, but you better go find some nuts to judge. You know? But for real, you know what I'm saying? I find it interesting. So, I say all this to say that circa 2018, you know what I'm saying? I got my first apartment after living in a hotel, friend to friend, relative to relative. You know, I'm supporting myself. Yeah, I was sleeping on the floor for some time, but I got to that point where I was able to buy all my furniture. So I finally paid all my furniture off too. So that's a milestone for me. You know what I'm saying? I may not have like lived in the city. I'm a suburban girl, but I still came from the gutter. Look at the mother and the foundation that I was not given. I've had to build my own foundation. Build my own. You know? I mean, we're talking about a narcissistic parent that parentified me. If you don't know what parentification is when the narcissistic parent places the burden of responsibilities that an adult should be handling on a child. I'm a child. I am a dependent. I am under the legal age of 18, and you're putting the burden of paying your $2,000 mortgage on me, and I just graduated high school, and I'm making $7.25 at McDonald's. That's parentification, and it was a burden. Got me stressed out, pulling my hair out. Well, this is the real world. You need to get used to it. No, bitch. You are supposed to support me until I am capable of supporting myself. But no, your dumbass went and lost our motherfucking house, ho. Got me out here struggling tooth and nail and shit. But then you want to talk about I'm ungrateful because you did this, you did that. I'm ungrateful, but I'm struggling with my mental health. I'm struggling with my emotional health. I'm struggling financially and spiritually. I am spiritually depleted to the point it's like I felt like an android. I had no life in me. You know what I'm saying? I had no life to where I had numbed my emotions to the point that I was on autopilot for a long time. On autopilot that it was like working 3 jobs, going to college, fix my car, this, that, the third. I never had a break. My nervous system never had the opportunity to relax until I cut my motherfucking mother off. Okay? My mother wanted me to remain codependent on her. She never wanted me to get my CDL license and to be a truck driver making decent money. It doesn't require me to have a degree, even though I was going to school for a degree. You know what I'm saying? She sabotaged my entire life. I was 1 semester from getting my fucking bachelor's. I'm still gonna get that shit. It's just that right now, life has happened. Paying rent, paying maintenance on my car, paying a fucking car note, car insurance. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. This is life shit. And my car is very important because I need that to get around. So I need to pay my car. Once my car is paid off, then I can start taking money to go put towards my college diploma, finish my last semester, get my bachelor's. I may or may not use it. I don't fucking know. But my mother wants to down me. All that money, all that time. I sent you to college and you don't got no degree. Bitch, where's your motherfucking college degree, hoe? Matter of fact, show me your motherfucking high school diploma with your 8th grade educational level ass. Because your ass can't read. You can't spell. You had 3 subjects probably. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. Arithmetic, I guess, was math. Anyways, point is, yo dumbass, where's your high school diploma? You know what I'm saying? Gonna sit here and try to downplay me and my motherfucking life. No, bitch. I've come a long motherfucking way out the gutter. Just because I didn't live in the city don't mean I didn't come from the gutter. I didn't have no fucking foundation. I've had to build my shit myself. So, anyways, I'm in my own apartment. And 2 of my roommates who at the time I felt were friends, they were fake friends. You know what I'm saying? One of them had BPD. I didn't even know what BPD was because I had just stumbled upon narcissism. So I was studying and researching, and I was figuring out that what my mother had. So damn sure I didn't think about no BPD or how they were, but BPD is borderline personality disorder. It's basically on the spectrum of narcissism, like NPD. Narcissistic personality disorder. You can call it a personality disorder. Y'all motherfuckers are just demons. But these 2 devils, we'll call them. And ironically, the girl's name was Angel. She wasn't no fucking angel. Anyways, these 2, I opened my home to them. Because I felt that they were my friends. They were homeless. They had their situation. I remember what it felt like when I was homeless. And God sent people to me to help. So in a way, I was like paying it forward. Kindness. These motherfuckers come in my house tearing everything up. How the fuck you break a toilet seat? That's where I got that booty dirt video from. These niggas have booty dirt. Booty dirt, booty dirt, booty dirt. Because these motherfuckers didn't wash their asses properly. Got booty flakes on my motherfucking toilet that I just fucking cleaned. Oh, I clean, bitch. No, the fuck you don't. Your cleaning standards and levels is way beneath my level of cleaning standards, bitch. Your cleaning, you came from a household where your mama had 1,000,000 roaches and every one of them had a name. We're talking about, I went to her mother's house for Thanksgiving and I was like, never a fucking again. She had roaches inside the oven. And you got the nerve to offer me some turkey, bitch? Have you lost your fucking mind? You mean to tell me you baked this turkey in this same oven, but these roaches is running around in this bitch? This motherfucker ain't hot enough. If the roaches are still alive, you have a roach infestation for roaches to be in your stove. I went to the bathroom. Roaches running around everywhere. Infant, I don't know what the fuck, the little worm, I don't know, whatever the beginning stage for a roach is before it becomes a baby roach. Anyways, I guess we gonna call it an infant roach. You had infant roaches, you had children roaches, you had teenage roaches, you had adult roaches, you had middle-aged roaches, you had elderly roaches. Like, damn, you've had them all, my God, burnt. Drop a bomb on the motherfucking house. It's decrepit. Hell no. These motherfucking roaches is in between the walls. Like, it was infested. It was so disgusting. I didn't even sit down. That shit was, oh my God. That was the environment that she came from. So that was an extremely dirty environment. So you come to my house and you want to sit here and do dumb shit. And I mean, oh my God, y'all, she would do the dumbest fucking shit. And this is what made me feel like later on, once I really came to realize narcissistic traits, these two fake ass devils that I thought were friends, these motherfuckers destroyed my spare bedroom. They broke the box spring. So to this day, all I literally have is the frame and the fucking mattress. I was like, I'm not worried about the box spring because I don't have guests and I don't go in there. My cats could go in there and lay on the mattress and shit. As a matter of fact, when I first bought that mattress set, my boy Cat Negan, he went in, because I used to close the doors in my apartment. His ass would go and open all the fucking doors. He don't like closed doors. Anyways, he go in there. I come home from work. He in there laying on my brand new mattress. Sir, I haven't even tested the new mattress. He up there rolling around like, ooh, yeah. Ooh, this feels nice. I like this. My cats are bougie, just like I'm bougie. And anybody that tells me I'm bougie, shit, your ass is just broke. It's okay. I've been there, done that, ain't going back. Feel me? So, yes. Go check out my video about they throw shade and they use certain words to manipulate you. So a motherfucker approaching me talking about you bougie. I'm bougie because I can afford to be bougie. But I remember my broke days. You know what I'm saying? So, been there, done that, not going back. Like I said. That's why I like, what is that damn rapper's name? NBA? NBA Never Broke Again. Whatever that damn new rapper's name, NBA or whatever. It stands for Never Broke Again. I feel that shit. That was a nice acronym because if I want to be homeless, all I got to do is stop paying my rent. I'm going to be evicted on my ass. But that's the reason why my mama, even to this day, well, if we work together, bitch, I'm 30 years old. What the fuck I look like sharing a house with you and a fucking 40-year-old pedophile and a fucking 22-year-old, my niece, with a fucking 2-year-old baby. And you want me to take on the responsibility of all the bills while all you fucking lazy ass freeloaders freeload off of me? I don't think so. You must take me for a fucking fool. Damn, I got some damn length in my hair. My shit is shrinkage. Yeah, my hair long as shit, y'all. I remember I shaved my hair and it was so unhealthy because of my mom. But anyways, For real. Don't let nobody try to come at you and tell you, you think you better than them and you know where you have been versus where you are now. Only you know that. So pat yourself on the back. Clap for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But back to my story about these fucking devils in my house. So you broke my box spring, destroyed all of my dish. Well, not all my dishes, but I'm single by myself. You know, the type of money that I was making at the time, I was like literally barely getting by. I literally was paycheck to paycheck. So for you to destroy my dishes that I bought from Walmart, and then she had the mindset, well, if we destroy or break some, we just buy it again. I said, well, the problem with that is you didn't buy what the fuck you're destroying. So since y'all so fucking destructive, get the fuck out my house. They were breaking everything. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you break the handle off the fucking refrigerator, y'all? You know how you go and pull the handle and you open your refrigerator? He up there, oh, I must not have known my own strength. No, nigga. You must have just purposely just, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck did you break the handle to the refrigerator? How the fuck are you breaking the toilet seat? Oh, because your big ass is flopping down on the fucking toilet seat. Stop flopping down with your big ass. Fucking sit. You know what I'm saying? So I made them replace everything that they broke. I told them, that's coming out your paycheck. So basically, they got to the point they was only getting $50 from their check. Yeah. You're going to not only pay half a rent, but then everything you decide to destroy, you're going to replace it. So then and then another thing, this is how selfish people are. As long as you were in my household and I was buying the toilet paper and buying paper towels, they were going through it like snot. Just like they a little snot-nosed kid with an unstoppable runny nose. How many times a day are you going to take a fucking shit? You know what I'm saying? Y'all just going through like goddamn 48 rolls of toilet paper in 7 days. What the fuck? So I was like, bet. I said, moving forward, I'm going to go buy some toilet paper and paper towels, and I'm keeping it in the closet in my room. So then they're like, we're out of toilet paper. We're out of paper towels. Oh, yeah, you might have to buy your own because I can't afford to keep buying toilet paper and paper towels because y'all run through it too quick. So then they go into the dollar store buying toilet paper and paper towels. What I do? Going through it, wiping my ass, blowing my nose, using the paper towels and toilet paper for on dumb shit because it's on their dollar. I can't keep affording this, can you start buying your toilet paper again? And I said, that's how we feel. So as long as I was footing the toilet paper and paper towels, you was running through it without a care in the fucking world, as if there's a toilet paper tree outside my apartment, a paper towel tree outside my apartment. I said, but now that the burden for y'all to pay for toilet paper, paper towels, and you're angry that I'm going through it, I said, y'all see how that works? You see how fucking selfish and self-centered and disgusting you're being? Then it's just silence. Well, I cook for you, bitch. You don't know how to cook. You cook the same shit over and over and over. That's not cooking. Cooking is being able to cook some spaghetti, cook some chicken fettuccine, cook some linguine. I require a variety for my taste buds. And the reason why, it goes back to my mother. My mother getting some fucking ramen noodles together, putting it in a big ass pot, throwing some fucking rinky dink hot dogs in that bitch, talking about some bon appetit. Lunch, breakfast, and dinner is served. Bitch, this shit is nasty. We are not struggling. So why are you feeding me a struggle meal? feeding me a meal like it's the Great Depression, bitch. This shit is trifling. But then you want to down me. You don't know how to cook. Bitch, I know how to cook. I just don't have the time because I work. You know what I'm saying? And you're angry because if I go into my kitchen and I cook for me, myself, and my cats. Yes, I will cook salmon, tilapia, fish or something. And I'll cook for myself. I will cook a fillet for me, and I'll cook a fillet and cut it up for my cats. So yes, we are bougie over here. And I'm okay with that. Like if I cook some shrimp, or something, you think I'm not going to give my cats some? That's their natural diet, fish and shit. So yes, I treat them like I treat myself. I mean, of course, I cut back on a lot of meat products and stuff like this, but this was at that time. You know what I'm saying? I bust my ass. I work hard. So if I splurge on myself and if I go and have me some steak and lobster and whatever, why you counting my pockets and my coins? Oh, because you can only afford ramen noodles and hot dogs, beanie weenies. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with me. I told these bitches when they moved into my house, you're welcome to what I have, but moving forward, I don't have the finances to support y'all fat asses. This nigga 6-something, 300 pounds or some shit. Here her fat ass, like about 5'5", 5'6", fucking fat, always poking at her fucking stomach. I said, I struggle to feed myself. You think I'm about to feed y'all fat asses? Y'all eat. Let's say I eat for dinner. I eat 1 plate and then I'm full. These motherfuckers eat 3 plates. You think that I'm going to feed y'all fat asses? That's technically 6 plates with they fat asses put together. You know what I'm saying? Fat Albert looking motherfuckers. They don't really look like Fat Albert, but I'm just saying they fucking put food away. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying how disrespectful and ungrateful they are. Destroying my spare bed, the fucking box spring. Destroying my dishes. How the fuck do you warp my every fucking pot and pan? You've warped and scraped the fucking bottom. Destroying my dishes. Broke my cutting board. Broke my can. How do you break a can opener? My God. Damn. You destructive fuckface fucktards. And do you think to this day these low-life bastards have paid me? Oh, we'll pay you for the box spring. We'll pay you for the dishes. That was 2019. It's 2022. I ain't heard nothing. So I went ahead and blocked. Obviously, y'all know I blocked and deleted their asses. They are on my social media because as God exalts me, I want to shit on them. I'm going to shit on them. Did it on them. Doom. Yeah, I'm shitting on you. I'm shitting on you. Yup. Because that's how God works, y'all. God will exalt you and make your enemy your footstool. So in my mind at that time, I'm thinking these are my friends, they're dependable. They're dependable in areas, but low key, they were jealous of me because I'm a woman. I managed to not only take care of my own apartment, but I managed to get my apartment fully furnished. It took time. It took like a year and a half, 2 years for me to fully furnish my apartment. I didn't just get that shit fucking overnight. But these dumbass motherfuckers, man, you just got this going on. Why? Because thing 1 and thing 2, y'all out here homeless. That's why y'all had to come and ask me for a place to stay. Why didn't y'all go home to y'all parents? Oh, probably because they know exactly how y'all are. Destructive, bad with money. So you could take a trip to Atlantic City in Jersey, but you can't replace my dishes and shit that y'all know y'all need to replace because y'all destructive. So all I'm saying is be careful. 1, who you think are your friends. Because low key, they'll be in low key competition with you. And I say that because, you know, I think that her dude, I don't know what kind of conversation he might have had with her, but, you know, they were polyamorous or whatever. So, you know, she was stupid enough to allow him to fuck any and every bitch that he wanted to fuck. So, shit, that's your stupid ass. So, I guess, obviously, he wanted to call himself wanting to fuck me. I'm like, I don't want your ugly ass. And he wasn't ugly. But you tried to break me down by talking about something. I'm ugly because I'm light skinned. I don't like light skinned bitches. Well, I don't like black as night niggas then. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're my friend. I never looked at you as a romantic partner, somebody I would want to date, fuck, or anything else. So for you to even try to say, oh, you light skinned, you just throwing shots, jabs. I didn't catch it at the time. But going back through my memory, it was just like, what the fuck? That's what that was. You're mad because I rejected you. I not only turned you down, but I turned your bitch down too. If I was lesbian and I wanted to fucking eat some pussy, I wouldn't eat hers. I wouldn't kiss on her. She ugly. Over here bald-headed with alopecia. I get that alopecia is a thing. But girl, you ugly. And the most if I was into women, you broke, you like to sit on your ass, you want to collect a fucking SSI check. To be honest, y'all, to be honest, if I was a man, just her living in my household as my quote unquote friend, I felt like I was taking care of a bum bitch, at which I was. You know what I'm saying? You've been in my house for 3-4 months, sitting on your ass day in and day out, running up my electricity, running up my gas. No, bitch, get your bitch ass out and get your ass a job. You gonna pay these motherfucking bills. The fuck? My bills was way lower before y'all stank ass motherfuckers came in this bitch. But y'all want to run some shit up. Okay, y'all want to run some shit up? Run me my motherfucking money. Oh, y'all don't want to run some money? Okay then. Keep my motherfucking lights off. Stop using my motherfucking stove so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? But for real. So honestly, fellas, if you didn't dealt with a bum bitch, I feel your pain because I dealt with that bum bitch for a year. Okay? She was doing dumb shit. Who the fuck puts Dawn dish soap in the fucking dishwasher when there's dishwasher fluid? So I come home from work because I was working 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. So I was working overnight. And I come home to my house, soap suds all over my kitchen floor because yo dumbass. I said, y'all, I cornered this bitch. And I was about to bust her ass. And then her dude talking about this is my wife. You not gonna talk to my wife? No way. I'll talk to your big ass any type of way. Did you forget whose household you in? Did you forget whose motherfucking rent? You know what I'm saying? You in my shit. But y'all over here trying to Debo. Trying to think you running some shit. Like you controlling some shit. Y'all can pack your bags. Pack your bags right fucking now and stop. I don't give a fuck. And granted, at the time, I was struggling to pay my rent. But my job, my narcissistic boss was fucking with my money. You know what I'm saying? Giving me a whole week off so my paycheck is $0.00. You know what I'm saying? I'm having to make choices between paying my car note this month or paying my rent. Obviously, my rent was higher than my car note. So I end up being months behind on my car note because I got to pay the rent. When I went back in time or when I thought about the situation, I said, God, man, if I got to struggle to pay my rent, pay my car note or whatever, I would rather struggle than to allow some demons into my home and for them to destroy what I'm building. You know what I'm saying? Again, I was paying a car note with rent and a furniture note. None of this shit was cheap. I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers be thinking Like, oh, you got a good job. Yeah, but behind all this stuff that you see is bills, bitch. Bills. Bills, 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 bills. Bills. I'm not on welfare. I'm not on EBT. I don't got no motherfucking children to claim on my motherfucking taxes. Hey, y'all, I'm for real. If y'all got extra kids, let me know so I could claim them, please. Help a single sister out. It's hard out here for single people because we get text out the ass. Let me tell you how much they be taking taxes out my check. $1,000 out my check is a lot. And I work hard for my money. That's a lot of fucking taxes. I wish I had some dependents. I wish I could claim my cats. That's 3 dependents, and they won't give me a hard time. All I gotta do is feed them. Make sure they got water. I occasionally do bathe them in the tub because if y'all gonna be sleeping in my bed, y'all not about to be sitting here. And on top of that, y'all got to be presentable because, like, 2 of my cats, they got white fur. They be looking a little dirty and dingy, and they start looking beige. And I was like, time to hit the tub. Time to get that fur bright and white. Mama don't play that dirty shit. Ain't no booty dirt on me. Ain't no booty dirt on my house. Ain't no booty dirt gonna be on my goddamn cats. Or catty dirt. I don't know. Anyways. So, all I'm saying is, right, I got to a place where I was like, God, I would rather struggle, choosing which bills I'm going to pay than to have destructive people in my house destroying my new furniture. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is be careful who you live with, because I'm at the point I don't want nobody living with me. The last motherfucker I allowed to live with me was my cousin. That bum ass nigga had to go too. Looking around like, you know what I'm saying? I work hard for what I got. I'm not lucky. It's called hard work. Try it sometime, you bums. You narcissistic bums. Stop. Narcissists are lazy. They are lazy. They don't want to work. They want to freeload off of you. And that's exactly the whole point of narcissism that this is. They were trying to freeload off of me. Why did I have to get on this bitch's ass for her to go get a job? Why did I have to damn near corner her? And I'm about to bust her in her glasses for her to get some act right around this bitch. So, you know what I'm saying? I made her do my hair for free. I made that bitch cook. I told her what to cook because when I get off work, I expect this meal to be done. And you know what? She couldn't do it. She couldn't help. I scared her, y'all. I had this woman in fear. But she's narcissistic. She's toxic. And she's beneath me. I'm a strong, angelic woman. You know what I'm saying? I know who the fuck I am. And I told her. I told both of them straight up. If you can't abide by my rules, if you can't do the simple things that I ask you, if you can't clean up after yourself, if you cannot do simple adult ass shit, pack your bags and get the fuck out. You can go live with her mama and her 1,000 pet roaches. You can go and try to live with your mama or in her shed. That was crazy as fuck, y'all. I ain't never heard of no human being living in a motherfucking shed in somebody's backyard. What the fuck? Well, those are y'all choices. Y'all got 2 choices. Abide by my rules and get y'all shit together. Or you can go live in that shed or your mama's house with 1,000 roaches. They didn't want them options, so they got their shit together briefly. But I feel like low-key, they was in resentment that I made them, because narcissists don't like people to tell them what to do. Narcissists don't abide by nobody else's rules but their own. So, you know what I'm saying? They doing underhanded, sneaky ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But when they left, it was a relief that they were gone. And I found it so funny, y'all polyamorous, but when your year was up, for you to get the fuck out of my house. We're in love with you. Save it. Because I wouldn't date a nigga like you and I wouldn't date a bitch like her. The fuck? If I was bisexual, I would have just like okay, I'm a heterosexual woman. I have a certain standard that I expect a man to meet. So why wouldn't I have a certain standard for a bitch to meet? You know what I'm saying? She a bum ass bitch. She don't know how to take care of herself. When he dies, she gonna be in this world fucked up. And this is what makes her fucking stupid. You've been with this guy for 18 years and he's never married you. He's never going to marry you. This is the only reason why, for me, if I got married in the US or whatever, I would require papers, is because if he mysteriously dies, you know what I'm saying, health conditions, at work, I mean, anything could happen. If he dies, I want to know that I and our children are legally bound to his money, his resources, to know that we are taken care of. You know what I'm saying? That's my only reasoning behind having a motherfucker on papers. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, common law marriage and all that shit, that don't work. You know what I'm saying? Because when that man dies, the woman that was common law married or was just living together with a motherfucker for 10, 15, 20 years, she's going to be fucked up. Because let's say you get a house together with this individual, and they die. You know, she won't have a way. She doesn't have a job. She's sitting. You know, when I really think about it, he has BPD, borderline personality disorder, and he controls her. She's a weak-minded woman, and so he can manipulate her. He has manipulated her like, hey, we're going to be polyamorous. You know, I want to fuck other bitches, but don't you dare fuck no other nigga. He thought that she fucked another guy. He was furious. I'm just like, damn, if y'all are polyamorous, you know what I'm saying? That means she could date whatever man she wants, and you can date whatever bitch you want. But it only works one way, and that's how narcissists are. It's their way. There are double standards. It's okay for him to fuck every bitch in the world, but let her remotely talk to another man. He's furious, in narcissistic rage. Then another thing is, he's basically essentially stringing her along for 18 years. Big deal y'all live together. You know what I'm saying? He just has he just has somebody that he can control, manipulate, fuck on at his convenience. Somebody to be a slave for him. Because she cooks, she cleans. Don't get me wrong. Her cooking is horrible. Her level of cleaning is not superb. But for their toxic, dysfunctional ass ways, then that's for them. But on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? That's narcissistic behavior. You know, he can fuck other bitches and do what he wants with no consequences. And it's not cheating because, bitch, I told you that I'm polyamorous. I'm not going to marry you. Because if he was going to marry her, he would marry her. Because if he dies, if they have a house, a car, he has money in the bank, guess what? All his assets are going to be seized either by the state or claimed by his family. And if his family chooses to leave her ass in the streets, she's fucked. Stupid. That's the only reason why I have my logic. But they're not my problem. They can be each other's headache. But that's toxic codependency as well. You know, without him, she's lost. You shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't be lost in this world without your spouse. You should still be able to stand on your own 2 feet as a man and a woman. You should still be able to make money as a man and a woman. You should still be able to do certain shit on your own without that other person. You know what I'm saying? And I live by a motto that I was born alone. Nobody helped me get out the coochie. The only thing my mama did was push. Boop. Here I am. You know what I'm saying? So, but the point is, you know, when the doctor spanked me on my ass, I had to do the work that we went and take my first fucking breath. So, being that I had to do everything on my own, you know what I'm saying? Breathe. You know, my heart has to beat for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dependent on nobody else, you know, to live. You know, I have to breathe. I'm depending on my heart to keep beating. I'm depending on God to continue, you know, providing for me. You know, God gave me oxygen to breathe. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, you were born in this world by yourself. Don't you dare be afraid to live alone and live your life. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. Because let me tell you something. Those people, you know, who can go to dinner, breakfast, or lunch, and they sit by themselves and they just enjoy the moment of eating, that is a whole new level of confidence, baby. You know, only codependent people are like, I don't know how they could eat dinner or breakfast or lunch alone. Must be a lonely life. I take myself out on dates a lot. It builds your confidence and your self-esteem because you can enjoy yourself. All those people who always got to go out with other people, they're codependent. Don't get me wrong. It gets tiring being by yourself. I get it. But you should be so comfortable and so secure in yourself that you can go take yourself. Let's say a guy asks me out on a date. He stands me up or he cancels. I'm still going to go on a date by myself. I'm still going to get dressed up. I'm still going to go to the movies, dinner, or whatever it is by myself. Because one, I can afford it. For two, I'm not about to sit in a house when I didn't set aside time to go do this. I'm doing this with or without you, motherfucker. It's a whole new level of confidence. And I'm so proud of myself because I used to be codependent. And when I was in that state of mind, I used to be like, how is he or she eating by themselves? That must be lonely. I remember having those thoughts. But being on the other side as that individual who can enjoy my breakfast or lunch or dinner by myself, it's so comfortable. I love it. It's nice. I'm not saying, of course I would prefer the company of others, but it's nice when you can enjoy your own company. So trust me, when I kicked them damn so-called fake ass friends out my house and I was back, because I was lonely. And I'm just like, man, having them here is better than being in the house by myself. When they left, the amount of peace and joy that I experienced with them gone, you know, not worrying about them tearing up my house. Oh yeah, I'm comfortable alone. I'm comfortable. And even though I'm quote unquote alone, I'm never lonely. I have my soul tribe. I got people I could FaceTime, call, text, communicate on social media. You know, I got people that I could go out with or whatever, but I'm very picky. My energy is not for everybody. You know, when I sense that somebody has a demon on them, I stay away. I avoid them. When I sense that someone is narcissistic and toxic, I stay away. I ignore them. You know, I'm not going to be rude, but I peep the behaviors. So if I realize that someone is narcissistic and they work at my job, I'm going to keep it classy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to assert my boundaries. I'm going to tell you what I'm not going to tolerate. I'm going to keep to myself. You know what I'm saying? So just you have to, if you feel like you're in an isolated state and you're just wondering, I don't got no friends, I'm lonely, use that isolation time to bond with yourself. Learn your dislikes. Learn your likes. Learn you. Refer to my other video that I was talking about. Shit, I forgot what the fuck I named it. Anyways, you'll know it. It's a recent video that I dropped earlier today, and I was telling y'all, and I was using sex. I was using sex as an example, talking about masculine energy and feminine energy. Anyways, go and refer back to that video. You know what I'm saying? I think it was called Check Your Energy or something like that. But for real though, check yourself. You know, everything starts with you. I know that this video was long, but I use my life experiences. You know, I'm a kind person. I'm a giving person. But I had to learn my limits on who is worthy of me giving to. Who's worthy of my kindness. Not everybody's worthy of my time, energy, kindness. Not everybody's worth it. And that's something that I had to learn. I had to learn my limits, you know? Anyways, y'all, positive energy always creates elevation. I love y'all. Stay narc free, stay vigilant, stay alert. But most of all, live your life and continue in your healing process. I love you. Bye.